Well, welcome into Bon Appetit, and Bon Appetit means eating good, but also let's talk about eating healthy. One of the best things you can do is to eat as many vegetables as you possibly can. The best way to do it is to get fresh vegetables. And we're very fortunate in Montgomery, Alabama to have the farmers market and, more importantly, Jean Wright, who took the lead and kept the farmers market open. You know, Jean, most people don't realize years ago the state ran it, and of course, you know, all you state people, you're going to say I'm a bad guy, but normally if it took 20 people to run that thing, you did it with 4.
Right.
And it's doing very well.
We're blessed.
Yes, you.
We've kept it going, and everybody supported us, so it's doing good.
Well, that's right out of the Bible. People who bless others have blessings come back to themselves.
Amen.
That's right.
And you're a great example of that.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And this is the season, Jack, for
Yes.
all the things that
Yes.
we love and the things that hopefully you're feeding your children.
And we want to let our viewers know that your farmers market's open 7 days a week.
Right.
You open at 8 in the morning.
7
7
to
now.
5.
It's 7 until 5 o'clock. And the same on Sunday, 7 to 5?
7 to 5.
7 to 5 on Sunday also. And it's
Right.
located on Dickinson Drive or Coliseum Boulevard, right near the Garrett Coliseum. When you see the big Coliseum, it's just off to the right, and it's a beautiful area.
Thank you.
So let's talk
It
about
is.
some good vegetables and how to pick them. I don't mean pick them out of your garden, but choosing the right
There
kind
you
of
go.
vegetables, and then how good they are for you.
Okay, well, we'll start with our tomatoes here.
Oh, and everybody loves tomatoes.
Everybody likes tomatoes, you know. Like
How
this,
do you pick a good one, though? That's
Okay,
what I
now
want to know.
this tomato here is not really ready yet.
Okay.
It's a little bit firm, and it's not red all over. This one is more ripe, so he's ready.
Don't
He's
go too
ready
fast
to eat
with it, 'cause
now.
there you go.
Okay, so I'm just looking here. So
See,
you've
that
still
one has
got
a
some
little
of that
pink
light
to it.
color to it. It's not red all over. And they feel more firm. Okay,
And it doesn't hurt it to be you don't want it to be real hard.
right.
But,
okay.
And this one is sort of in between. But if you want one to do right now, the redder and the little softer it is.
The redder the better, right?
Right.
Okay, we got it.
And
We can
sometimes
remember.
your red ones will be firm. If they're picked vine ripe,
Right.
they'll be good and firm, and they'll be ready.
And they're going to last probably a good week to 10 days.
Oh yes,
Yeah. I
you
mean,
can
if-
put them
when
in
you
the
bring 'em
fridge.
home.
A lot of
Okay,
people
I was
like
gonna
to.
ask you that. Okay.
A lot of people like to put them in your vegetable
Containers.
containers
Bins,
down
okay.
there, and just take them out when you get ready to use them.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't like to put them in the refrigerator,
don't.
but it just makes them cold. It doesn't hurt them.
I let mine sit out on the counter until I know they're ripe, and
Right.
then I'll put them
Okay.
in
And
the
then put
vegetable
them in
bin.
there,
Yeah.
you can do that.
And that works.
Right.
Oh, this looks so good.
And of course now we're getting the shell peas and butter beans.
Okay.
And
So you can, obviously at the farmer's market, you can buy them already bagged up like
already
this. Or you can buy them and
shelled,
do them yourself,
or you
right?
can buy them in the hulls.
And do them yourself.
This is your little cream peas here, the
Okay.
little white pea.
I'm going to move the tomatoes this way.
Which
and
is,
this way, when you're showing those peas there, everybody can see them.
Okay, that's your little cream peas. They're,
Okay.
they're green. And when you cook these, your soup stays light on these. When you cook your pink eyes, they stay a little darker.
Okay.
And of course, your butter beans the soup stays light on them.
Is a pink eye the same as a?
It's a purple hull pink eye.
Okay. Okay.
Is what it's called. You have a purple hull crowder, which is
Okay.
a brown pea. And then you have the pink eye, which it turns a little dark, but not as dark
So
as
is this
your
the same kind of as a black-eyed pea?
same thing as black eyes. The only difference is the little eye in that
Okay.
pea.
Okay. They're
And-
tender and they're so good. Mm-hmm. And these are even more tender.
Oh yes. Uh-huh.
Oh,
And then of course our okra.
let's see. I love okra.
Now, if you're gonna fry okra, to me,
Okay.
I like this size, and even if it's a little bit bigger,
Okay.
as long as it's tender, it's good. I like the large okras for frying. The smaller okra is good for boiling.
True. True.
And when you're picking it, you don't want it to, when okra comes in and you start picking, you about have to do it every day. If you don't, it'll get too hard.
It'll get tough.
That's right.
Yeah, I agree.
And of course your little creamer potatoes. These are the babies. Oh,
They're just so good. And potatoes, they are carbohydrates, but,
Yeah, but
they
they're
are
good.
good for
Yeah,
you, and they have a
absolutely.
lot of good. Just don't eat
Yeah,
too many.
they have a lot
they
of
do,
vitamins in
and
them
you
also.
don't. You know, of course, they get bigger.
Those are
but
so good and
you
so
don't
tender.
have to. To me, you don't have to peel these.
No,
you just
I don't. I
wash
just
them
wash
real
'em.
good. Peeling and all is good. And of course, we're getting the Vidalia onions. And these were picked yesterday. The little fresh homegrown green
Just
beans.
look at how fresh those are. That's the
And the
difference.
color,
See,
the beautiful color.
you
And
go to
you
the grocery
don't-
store, you don't know where they
Right.
came from, but you know that these came
Right.
from local
Right.
farmers.
And you don't want these to, you know, some people like them bigger. As long as they're tender, it's when you're picking beans and you can snap
right.
that bean, they're tender.
And then there's
Wonderful.
the silver queen corn and of course the cucumbers.
We got our Silver Queen corn here. This is
Oh,
a
my
Silver
daddy
Queen.
loved that.
And
Ooh,
this, I always cook mine in the microwave.
you taught me that.
And this is the, what we call the bicolor. It's the yellow and the white mix.
Right.
It's really good.
That's
Some
pretty.
people call it peaches and cream.
I like that. Nice and fresh.
And we've got the zucchinis. And the
Right.
zucchinis and you can see the
Squash.
green on the stem on these. Uh-oh, I broke him off.
Oh, that's
That way
yeah.
you know they're good and fresh.
Right.
Love
as long as they
those.
got that green stem on there. And of course this is the purple hull peas. When you're picking those peas, the riper, the more purple they are, means of course they're more mature, but they start getting a little bit on the dry side. So that's a good color there, good
Good.
size to pick.
Well, thank you for all the vegetables, Jean. And next week we're going to have you come back and we're going to be talking about fruits because it's also the time of the year which you can get some great fruit selections. It's at the Farmers Market. They're on Coliseum Boulevard and they're open 7 days a week. And we'll be right back right after this.